Alright, hello, welcome everyone. This is going to be completed pages for the month of January 2024, so the first month of the new year. I set up a new book here, so my first month I made it through 9 pages, which is pretty good for me considering the month I have had, super busy. Happy with those 9 though, did lots of pencil work and things. My to-do list, I got everything done I wanted to. I did my Ellie Marks calendar, the Gnome Sweet Gnome, Jamie's Fox family color along. I did her portrait of the year. I'm going to try to do that every month as well. The only one I missed was Cozy Spaces, and that's because there still wasn't a post up, so I don't think Pixie is back just yet. And I don't want to do a whole bunch of coloring ahead, so I'm kind of just going to leave that one blank and see what happens with that one. So yeah, we will take I do have a couple whips, and then we will take a look at my whole 9 pages I have. Alright, so my first whip for the month is Green Portraits by Lena Green. And I have this girl, so I didn't make it very far. I am happy with how she's going, but she is a little bit more of a slower style, and I realized after I got all my skin done and my pencils put away that I forgot to do her arm. I love it when I do that, or I forget an ear. I am notorious for forgetting these ears. But I do like how her hair came out. I'm going to try to give her a very foresty folk kind of vibe. So hopefully we will see her in February's completed pages. I also want to try to tackle the heart one in here for February. Maybe this one. So maybe we'll get to see 2 of them for February. Love Letter, that one's very cute. So those are my pages out of Green Portraits by Lena Green. I'm gonna find somewhere. Okay, my next whip is out of the Yellowstone coloring book, the Unofficial. This is drawn by George Tufexis, so this is not like a Shutterstock or anything like that images. This is drawn. This is the same person who does the Creative Haven Color by Number Books. And this is as far as I made it. I'm a little bummed. I had big hopes on finishing this page, but I packed these pencils and took this page with me when I went out of town, and I just never got to it. And the pencils didn't get unpacked and brought back out, and colors found and all that. So hopefully another one that will be done. I would like to tackle another one in here as well. It is a nice, easy little portable book. So happy with that one, the Yellowstone coloring book. Okay, next we have our monthly book we are working on together as a group. So if you are joined in on hashtag Finish Gnome Sweet Gnome with Ashley, sneak peek of February's page. We did the ice skating page this month, and we did it in Arctic's pencils, if I can find it here without showing too much of February. So yes, this was my first page I had ever done with the Arctic's pencils. I do like them. They were fun to work with. They do have the pigment that I was striving for. That was a lot of my issue when I was buying pencils like Castle Arts and the Artisas and things, is I couldn't get that deep saturation that I was looking for. So I am happy to say that the Arctic's pencils do scratch that itch mostly as far as pigment goes for me. So yeah, there is our Let's Skate page. And then the post coming up for the February page will be up shortly. I would show it to you, but I colored mine ahead of time because I don't have a lot of time to film at the moment, so I did it ahead of time. But yes, you will see that appearing on the 1st. So that is the Gnome Sweet Gnome color along. Okay. This is Cute and Crazy Critters Village. If you watch my completed pages, you will recognize this book. I'm working my way through it with Jamie's Coloring Love. However, I colored this page. Oh, actually, I forgot because I didn't do completed pages in December because I didn't have any to show. I did favorite pages instead. So this is the December page for the color along. And this is a mix of everything. We have alcohol marker, we have Arctic's pencils, we have Prismas, we have gel pen, we have glitter markers, all the things. So very cute, and I'm very happy with how that turned out. So that was the back page of the book, and then this one we did in October, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if my brain was just thinking keep on going or what, but I colored this page for January. This was not the January page, so don't be like me if you are joining in on the hashtag. Make sure you check Jamie's posts. I am still happy with how it turned out. It did come out very bright. It is just cheap alcohol markers with pencil over the top. It just happened that I have an extra page done now that they haven't got to yet. For those of you asking, I did get quite a few comments on the brightness and the vibrant. I used the Creative Expert alcohol markers. These are not on Amazon. I found them at my local thrift store for $12.99 at Ross's. And I was just trying to use them up and test them out a little bit. So that is what I used on those. You will see a lot of those markers in the next couple months just because they are portable. They come in their own little container. Quick and easy to use. Okay, so that is that. Again, I don't know what happened, how I got mixed up there. I think maybe my brain was just thinking because the back two were done and then the one in front of it was done that I just needed to fill it in or something. Not sure, but for those of you that are joining, this was supposed to be January's page. So I did make a start on it so that I could catch up. I will have 2 to show in February to make up for the one that I didn't actually do. Next, I have a PDF, and I was slacking on the PDFs for a little while. I kind of got away from them just for storage and printing and things like that, but I am back. I am organized. My printer is ready to go. So this is Ellie Marks, and she has a coloring calendar up on her Etsy shop. So I did January. I am going to try to do them month by month. These do come with the printout of the calendar. So you get the 2024, sorry about the glare, the 2024 page, which I'm behind on. But if you are interested, it comes with the little calendar as well. So this will be February's page. I'm excited to do February's page. But yes, that is Ellie Marks Etsy. And then on the topic of Ellie Marks, I also did her 2024 resolutions page. I'm not really going to go through my resolutions because they're more just for me, not necessarily anything fancy. But I realized looking at my goals from 2023, I had a whole bunch of pages that I had wanted to do and books that I had bought for a reason to do a certain page out of them, and I didn't get to any of them. I got so caught up in the hashtags and the mermaids and the Februaries and things like that that I didn't color a lot of the things I actually had my heart set on coloring. So 2024, I am going to work a little more on coloring on things in my collection that I wanted to tackle. So those are my 2 pages by Ellie Marks. This was a freebie, so I think if you go to her Facebook group or my group, it is posted in both. Okay, Jamie at Jamie's Coloring Love did a hashtag portrait year of color, portrait year in color 2024, something along those lines. And her January was blue hair. And so I realized with this page that blue hair is a lot harder to color when you are told to do blue hair versus when you are wanting, when you find a page that blue hair fits kind of thing. So picking out a page that I thought blue hair would go with was a big struggle. But here we are. We have our Bohemian Fairy. This is Maud Lemoyne. And this is the first one I have tackled in this book, so I'm super excited. This is Prismacolors and the gold paint pens that I adore so much. And the crystal ball is a mess of pencil and gel pen and nail polish, and I tried to make it look a little translucent because it did show her hand through there. So yeah, and I just realized I forgot to fill in my star trail, so ignore that and I will fix that. But I am fairly happy with how she turned out. I think her hair came out great. I think the rainbow stars matched the bohemian feel well, and I am pleased with her. So she is one of my all pencil pages. I think I should have done a little more to her skin and made it a little darker, but I was trying not to detract from the hair a whole lot. So that is Prismacolors. I do plan on doing like a portrait video towards the end of the year when I have all my portraits done and kind of showing them portraits throughout the year type thing. Alright, this is Camilia Angelkova's new book. This is 50 dessert themed miniatures. So I did a video on the frosting and then decided to go ahead and finish the page off. So originally I colored this little guy gray. It doesn't show too much, but I colored him gray. I thought he was going to be a raccoon. So I had this great plan to do like a blue and purple kind of raccoon and make it really cute and match my Valentine cinnamon rolls. And then when I went to color him, his little mask, I realized he's not a raccoon. So it was too late to go lighter and try and cover the gray, so my best option was to try to go for a red panda and cross my fingers and toes and hope for the best. So he is not my favorite, but he is done. I do like how the cinnamon rolls turned out, and I do have plans to tackle more in this book for February as well. Very cute. But yes, at least I have one done in there. And there is a little quick tutorial up on the cinnamon rolls for the frosting part anyways, if you are interested in that. Okay, this book I'm not even sure I did a flip on, so if you want a flip of this book, let me know, because I'm pretty sure I didn't do one. But this is Mangattoia, Cupcakes and Kitties by Maddie Morales. Now this is one of the books that are Shutterstock. Now Shutterstock is not stolen images. Shutterstock pays people to put their pictures on there, and every time someone uses their image, they get paid. However, it does create a lot of books with lots of the same images. So keeping that in mind, I do have a guilty pleasure lately for these kind of cutesy little manga ones. Not necessarily for like masterpieces, but for the just fun little mindless coloring. I've noticed I really get into these. So I bought the Halloween one as well. Oh, my marker's yellow. I bought the Halloween one as well and did quite a few in it. So here, and I did do this as a buddy color with a girl in a Facebook group. She was very quick on hers, so I feel bad that mine was so slow, but very cute. These are those same markers, the Creative Arts markers, Creative Expert markers, and then just different brands of gel pens. You can see where I smeared my purple everywhere trying to rush, but still cute, still happy with it. You can still tell they're little cute donuts and whatnot. So yes, there is my Mangattoia book. Okay, Cheerful Inspirations. This was another buddy color with some girls in my group. They've been posting pages lately if anyone wants to join in. And I did. So here is this one. This is Prismacolors, and then the Deco Color Metallic paint pens. So the gold obviously doesn't show up as well, like if you're trying to take a picture or video, but in person it is pretty. It says, "Don't count the days, make the days count." And after the month I had of sitting in the hospital and dwelling and being sad and thinking over things, this page just felt super fitting. So very happy how it turned out. Very bright, very pretty. I feel like the yellow gives it a nice burst of sunshine feel. So yeah, there is Cheerful Inspirations. And I don't feel like I see a whole lot of this book. I have tackled a couple in mine, but I don't feel like it's one of her more popular books, so I was happy to kind of pull this book out and tackle another one in it. So there's that one. Okay, and then last but not least, this is a page I started in December and had mostly done, but just I didn't get any coloring done in December. It was weird. So I finished it up this month, and you will be able to tell that I used some acrylic paint because I got all over the edge of my book. Here we are with the little Christmas gnome. He is so cute. And I skipped on this one too. I forgot to color the lights in around my trees. That's how with it I was. So this is my second page done in this book. If you have been with me, you will have seen I also did the little Halloween gnomes, which I absolutely love. They're still my favorite. But I am really enjoying their Enchanted Gnomes book. So I don't remember right off if there's a Valentine kind of page in here, but if there is, I will probably tackle it and you will see it in February. So Enchanted Gnomes. Alright, so there are my pages from January 2024. Again, questions, comments, if you need a flip of anything, I can get you a link. Except for this one, I will have to flip real quick if anyone is interested. Other than that, I appreciate everyone watching. I hope you had a great January and on to February. And I hope to see you all next time. Thanks for watching.